All right, so now we have 12,500 S flare. Let's supply it. That's $250. Perfect. So right now I'm doing two operations. One is to approve, and then the next one is to supply. Why is that? Because when you have never used a platform before, you have to give permission to the DApp to interact with your tokens. So that's why we're signing two transactions. And then the next thing I have to do is use as collateral that I already have enabled. But if it's the first time that you're using it, then you have to make sure that this is enabled. And then we're going to go to borrow USDC. So let me see which one is actually cheaper to borrow. USDC 1092 and 11. So it's
Oh,
actually cheaper to borrow USDT. So let's do that.
yeah, let's do that. We can always swap it to the USDC.
All right. So we are going to make sure that our health factor is always above 2.
Yeah, that's a good
So
choice.
an interesting aspect of this strategy is that because I'm not converting my stable coins out of stables, if the price of Flare were to go down, then I can just exit the liquidity pool and deposit this here or repay my debt. And then I'm not stressed about this.
Right. So it's a safe way to do it without having to worry about liquidation because you've stored the money in the dollar value.
Correct. I mean, the risk would be if, let's say that I'm out and about and then I don't have access to my wallet, and then the price were to drop 50% in a second, then we could have risk of liquidation. But that's why we're keeping a safe health factor. Okay, so I press borrow, and now I have 80 USDT. Okay, so
Awesome.
then the next thing I have to go is USDT or CUSDX to enter the pool, because CUSDX gives me a little bit more yield than USDC. I want to be skewed, so I'm going to do 60 USDT for CUSDX.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, that 5%.
Uh-huh. Same thing here. I have to approve purchase tokens and then sign the transaction. Swap, confirm, and then we're going to swap the other part for USDC. Max, swap. Okay, great. So now we have USDC and CUSDX. We're going to go
Awesome.
to pool. And then what's the pair? USDC, USDX.
Nope,
So
better
we're going
swap
to
that USDT.
USDX. We're going to go to APR boosted. You have to make sure that the fee tier is the one that it's APR boosted. Otherwise, you're not eligible for rewards. We're going to choose stable coins. And then, so if I go just here on stable coins, as you can see, then it's 50-50, and that's not how I want to enter. So this is the current price. So then I'm going to do 0.998 because I want to be skewed into more holding more CUSDX than USDC. Then I'm not doing a 50-50 price. I looked a little bit to search for the range that works for me. But then, as you can see, it's pretty tight. I'm 1.4% to the downside and 0.5% to the upside. So now I'm going to approve the tokens. And then I'm going to press add liquidity. Perfect. And that's it. Super easy.
Awesome, man. It's gonna be
So
fun looking at
now
the
we
rewards.
have two liquidity pools, and we have Kinetic, which is also giving us some rewards, slowly accruing because I just entered.